How's it going? Welcome to another stream. Today we are going to be doing a Neon Dynasty draft. Heck yeah, baby. I'm pretty excited. So let's get this party started. Um, I'll use my token entry. All right, we are set. Let's do this. Okay, I haven't done any drafting, and I still don't know all of the cards, so I might have to read some. But when it enters the battlefield, exile target card other than a basic land card from an opponent's graveyard. Search that player's hand and library for any number of cards. Oh, okay, kind of cool. Um, Choose a color, taps for that color. Okay. Use a battlefield. You can pay 2 if you do draw a card. Seems fine. What do we have for uncommons? This seems pretty good. Um, that seems fine. Seems fine. I guess I don't really know what's the best here. I guess I'll just take the rare. Rare seems good. Sure. We don't necessarily have to go blue-black. I guess we'll see what route we end up going. But anyway, if we do go black, I know this is quite a good card. You can discard like a little thing to blow up something bigger. This is actually very good if you build around artifacts. I like this companion. That's a good card. Enters the battlefield. Destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls and enchanted permanent gets +1/+1. That's kind of cool. And then I know this is a very good card. What does this do? Oh, meh. Um, I guess I'm leaning towards either the silencer or the automaton. Uh, let's go with the silencer. It kind of goes with our theme we have going here. Let's see here. We have a shrine. This one mills. Mill is actually quite a strong strategy in limited. Well, there's another one of these, so we could pick that up. Loses all abilities and doesn't untap. That's kind of cool. Oh, and it's got flash too. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna pick up the shrine here. Well, is that the best card? Maybe I pick up Twisted Embrace. Seems better. Okay, what's in this pack? Well, this is very good. That seems good. There's a lot of enchantments in the format. There's also another one of these, which is quite a strong card. In the colors we were thinking about going, there's You Are Already Dead, Reckoner Shakedown, or Futurist Sentinel. I haven't been super impressed by vehicles so far, so I don't think I'm gonna go the vehicle route. Um, I guess I'll take the arrest here. Not sure what colors I'm exactly gonna play yet, but that seems like a good card. Alright, so that seems fine. That's a counter spell, which is fine. Enters the battlefield, choose one. Return up to one target ninja or rogue creature from your graveyard to your hand. Seems relevant. Put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Both modes seem good. This seems pretty good. This can get an aura or a shrine, which seems good. And this seems very aggressive. I think I like aggro strategies in general. It is a rogue as well. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go with that guy. Turn target creature or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put 2 possible counters on it if you control an artifact and an enchantment. Ooh, but there's this. I like this card. Other good things in the pack. This is not bad. This is also not bad. This is fine. Removal or just like an artifact that kind of ramps you. Obviously this is decent, but I think I'll go with the Scrounger here. Sacrifice an artifact or a creature, search your library for an equipment or vehicle card, put it onto the battlefield. Huh, that's kind of cool. There's another one of these Shrine Stewards. There is Reckoner's Bargaining in our color. I guess there's an Uncharted Haven, which I might pick up here, just because fixing seems like it might be relevant. Not really sure what colors will be going yet. Okay, so we have another Okiba Salvage. So this is a 3/3 flyer for 4 that can loot you. Seems good. Gift of Wrath. Kind of cool. So I guess I'm stuck between these two. I mean, I guess I'm not super sure on my second color yet. I want to say it's going to be blue for my for this guy that I picked up, but I think I'll take another Scrounger here. I really like that ability. The Puzzle Maker is also quite good, but this cuts black from the pack, and we know for sure that we're going black. We might be going black-white, maybe black-blue, but regardless, we are going black. All right. No black in this pack. So there is the Koi, which already seems fine. We have 1, 2 artifacts because we have 2 times of that. And just a 3/3 flyer is fine. There's also the Spirited Companion, which I like. I think I'll go with the Koi here, though, because a fly... Honestly, from what I played last night, there's not a lot of flyers in this format. Yeah, I think I'll take the Completion here. I think that's a fine card. I might still splash white. I guess we'll see. I've been getting past some decent white cards. This would actually make it a lot easier to play white. Alright, we'll take that. There was one other card in one of our colors in that pack, but yeah. Okay, a couple of decent cards here. I mean, I guess I'll take the Haven here. The Shrine Steward's also good, but I can take the Kunai. Not sure I'm gonna play it. I could have taken that Duel as well. Why are they putting basic lands in the packs here, dude? Okay, we open one of these things. Well, that seems decent. 1 less to cast for each. It's hexproof as long as it's untapped. Trample. Another one of these Twist Embraces. A couple of blue cards. I mean, we just take the Kodama here. Maybe try to go green. I don't know. Equipped creature gets +4/+0. Becomes attached to a creature. Tap that creature. Okay. Enters the battlefield. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's really cool. Look at all the black cards in this pack, man. Yeah, I'm definitely taking this. There's also a network terminal, which seems decent. And there's a bang of Shigeki. I really like Shigeki. Shigeki seems good. Ooh, Ishin. Well, we have two of our colors in there. What if we just try to play 5-color garbage? Nah. Moonstare Specialist seems fine. There's also a couple of samurai in here. That seems decent. Um, that seems decent. Uazusa, okay. And Ishin would be fine, but I don't think we're gonna be able to play him. Ooh. Mill 3 cards. Yeah, I like that. What else do we have in this pack? We're unsure if we're gonna be playing white at this point. We could even swap into green if we want to here. But this shrine is actually probably the strongest of the shrines because it just makes you a blocker every turn as long as they don't have trample or flying or something. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with the Mire here. This is actually a decent card too, but I'm going with the Mire. Ooh, lifelink. I like the lifelink guy. Yep, that's just the best card in the pack for us. Yeah, it's possible. We only have 4 total blue cards. It's possible we might want to consider shifting into black-green here. Or possibly 3-color. I mean, we do have several Uncharted Havens. Creature artifact enters the battlefield if enchant, blah, blah, blah. You may draw a card. It gets +2/+1. Seems fine. There's a lot of white in this pack. There is one of these. And one of these. Yeah, I guess taking this here kind of solidifies us into blue-black, but I think I'm fine with that. Okay. +1/+1 and flying until end of turn. Well, that's super strong. Because, as I was saying earlier, there's not a ton of flying in the format, or at least I didn't notice much of it. Befriend the moths. Lethal exploit. Oh, okay. I guess Okiba salvage is what we're taking there. Yeah, so far the deck's looking fine. How are we doing on creatures? 9. Yeah, we could use some more creatures. Um, I actually really like that card. The channel ability seems good. Um, yeah, let's go with this thing. This thing seems really good and also channel. Yeah, I'm hoping to win at least. I feel like I have some decent stuff here. Um, this there's not really much in our colors. There's Spell Pierce, I guess. We could take something to try and go with a third color, but I guess I'll take the Spell Pierce and consider playing it. Okay, I really like the Puzzle Maker. I've never been huge on like combat tricks. I know this is I kind of got blown out by this yesterday, but we're kind of low on creatures, so I think we could use the Puzzle Maker here. So I'll go with that. Um, +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Oh, on each of up to 2 if you channel it. Well, that's kind of cool. I guess I'll take this. Since we're possibly considering splashing green. Ooh. Oh, actually, I like both of these. Which one's better? Card advantage, or I think the flyer is just going to be better. In case we splash green, that could be super relevant. And a basic. Alright, we got a mythic. It is in one of our colors. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less, exile all graveyards, flip it into a 3/3. Deals combat damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I mean, that just seems awesome. We could try to splash for that. I think I'm down. There's also another Okiba Reckoner, which is pretty good. Yeah, I guess. I don't really know what this does. Oh, it's kind of cool. All right, yeah, let's go with the Hidetsugu consumes all. Ooh, I really like that. Although we do still need more creatures. How are we doing on creatures? 12? I guess we could pick up more. There's a lot of removal in this pack. Actually, there's just a ton of stuff that we could use in this pack. There's Assassin's Ink, Dockside Chef, Twisted Embrace, Puzzle Maker. All of those are good cards. There's the Terrarium. That's actually kind of huge. We have a lot of ninjas and rogues. I guess I'll go with the Assassin's Ink here, just because that seems really, really good. And we'll see what we wheel out of that pack. Yeah, we apparently cut the correct stuff coming into this. All right, what do we have 4 uncommons in this pack. Minache, whenever it attacks, gets +1, or oh, that's the flip side. Each opponent sacrifices a creature unless they discard a card. Yeah, that seems really good. There's also this, and this, and this. Wow. Holy moly, this pack. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I like this. Seems good. Okay, what do we got in this pack? Well, this seems really good. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. Yep, that's the mill thing. So this seems fine. It's not crazy good. This would be pretty good for our deck. Obviously, this is good. And then the Apprentice. I think I'll go with the Octopus here. We still kind of need a few more creatures, and that's definitely a good creature. This card just seems so good. I want to play it, but I'm not playing white. We are already splashing red, so I guess we could splash this as well, but seems kind of risky. We already have a lot of removal. Considering we have a lot of removal, I think we'll go with another Scrounger. Yeah, I think that seems good. Make some treasures. Yeah, the sagas are awesome. We're not in green. We should be. We opened a mythic for green, but I guess I don't have any shrines, so I'm not gonna take the shrine thing. I guess I'll take this. We don't really have much. I guess we have a lot of card advantage, so maybe that was a mistake. This might be good for us. What else is in this pack, though? 2/2 can reconfigure. Gives +2/+0 when it attacks. Okay, that's not great. Exiles a creature they control. Exiles an enchantment they control. That seems really good. Okay, I guess we ran out of time. That's fine though. I'm good with what we picked. Do we have... I don't think we have many equipment. I guess we have a few. So that's not going to be super good. And I'm not super sold on... Actually, I'll go with the Pursuit here. I was going to go with that Rogue, but I think the Pursuit is good. Ooh, Reckoner Raid. I am definitely on board with taking a Reckoner Raid here. Makes him a Nache creature. I guess the Flyer is also pretty good. But yeah, I'll take the Reckoner Raid. I like the fact that it makes him lose life for a couple turns. It drains him. Yeah, I'll take another one of these. I think this seems good. Actually, let's take a Swiftwater Cliffs here. We'll have a bit more fixing for our splash color. Okay, Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu guy. Spell Pierce, Gift of Wrath. This is a good card, but I guess we'll take this. We're not gonna play it. This card got me yesterday. Hey, actually, we might end up playing that. We'll see. Once we add basics to the deck, I think we're probably going to be right around... Yeah, we're a little over. So, let's see here. Do we want to splash green for the Kodama? How much modification do we have in the deck? We have that, which we can modify onto a creature. That... This technically modifies onto a creature. And that's about it. Okay. Honestly, I think we can cut the mountain for a swamp here. We have 4 potential red sources already, and we have 1 red card that we're playing. So I think that's fine. Yeah, we actually could just go 5 color and splash our other good cards in the other colors too, but I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, let's see here. What are we gonna cut? You gotta cut a few cards. This one I was kind of on the fence about anyway. It's cool in the sense that, like, it could allow you to cast an instant for free, but I don't have any instants that I could cast off of it, so it's just like pay 3 mana, put 1 card into your hand from the top 5, which isn't terrible, but it's probably not going to be good enough. Kaido's Pursuit seems really good with all of our ninjas and rogues, especially because then we can ninjutsu stuff. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Kaido's Pursuit. I feel like the abilities on the front side, like the Saga side of this card, just aren't that good. Like, once it turns into a 3/3 trample with that ability, like, that's going to be when it'll shine, I think. But would we rather have a Kodama then? Because we could, like, cut these, throw in the Kodama, throw in this, maybe throw in a forest, and then modifications would matter, which, again, I think we only had, like, 3 potential modifications. Yeah, I don't know. Seems fine, I guess. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the Hidetsugu. I guess that first ability could be relevant. It could blow something up. I guess it could blow our stuff up. Yeah, honestly, I kind of got wrecked by this Clawing Torment yesterday, so I kind of want to play it. We could just cut red. I mean, this is a menace. Like, it just keeps on getting those +1/+1 counters as it attacks, and then if it deals enough damage, it could kill them, even like if they were at like 40 life or something. I don't know. One removal spell, and then we're just done for there, though. Yeah, I feel like the first two abilities aren't that relevant. And actually, that second ability, Exile Graveyards, kind of like is a non-bow with a couple of the cards in our deck. Because these things, the Kiba Salvages and this, all can return stuff from our graveyard. So maybe we just cut that. And cut red. This is not enough lands. 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we need 2 more lands, but I guess the question becomes, do we want to splash a different color? We could splash green for this. We just don't have a ton of modification. 3 potential modifications. I don't think we have anything that really puts +1/+1 counters on stuff much. Do we? We don't. Oh, we do. Okiba Salvage puts +1/+1 counters and stuff. Okay. What if we play the Kodama, throw in the Thornwood Falls, throw in a Forest, we'll throw in a Pretty Forest. We'll also throw in 6 and 6. Swamp. Six, okay, and island. We want 6 islands. Okay. Cool. Now, with that, we have these that can modify a creature. We have a couple of equipments that can modify a creature. And we have the Twisted Embrace, which can modify a creature. So I think the Kodama is going to be relevant in thinning our deck. It also gives our creatures trample. So yeah, I think that's going to be more relevant than our Hitotsugu. Just because like that second ability on it's kind of a non-bow. The first ability maybe will get a little bit of value by destroying our opponent's stuff, but could also destroy some of our stuff. And on the flip side, like, it's good, but if it makes it to the flip side, it's very open to removal and takes a while before it would actually potentially be able to kill them. So I think this was a good choice. That still leaves us with needing to cut a few cards. I mean, this can just handle like almost any permanent. So I kind of like that. Although we do have a lot of removal. Yeah, maybe we cut that. How are we doing on creatures? 16. Okay. Plus we have a couple of sagas. Excuse me. A couple of sagas which turn into creatures. So I think we're doing just fine on creatures. So we could potentially cut 1 or 2 creatures here. So what creatures are we thinking about cutting? We could probably cut one of the Scroungers. They're good, but they kind of lose value the more of them you have. So I think we cut one of those. I guess they don't really lose value. It's just, they lose value when you run out of cards in hand. Because then, like, sure, you can make treasures and play all the cards that you can, but, like, you don't have any to play. So, this filters and it's a flyer. Seems good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just run 41 card special. Yeah, I'm too indecisive. Let's run 41 card special. Let's do it. It says we're 5 color. Why does it say we're 5 color? What are we playing that's... Oh! Is it reading this as could be any color? I guess it's reading that as could be any color. We don't have any cards that... Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's run. So I could have cut a land there, played 16 lands instead of 41 cards. But honestly, I feel like when playing an arena, if I'm ever like under on lands, it just screws me so hard on lands. This looks awesome. Let's play it. Wow, it seems kind of laggy. We're up against Fizzy Soda Cap. Drain our opponent. Very cool. I'll play an island and pass. It's a good card. Each opponent creates a 1/1. Gain control of all rat tokens. Okay. Let's play this. Let's go to combat and attack with our rat token. And then, you know what? Yeah, let's ninjutsu here. Because then they'll get 1 less rat token. Okay, they kill our creature. That's fine. All right. Our go. That's kind of nice. So let's play a land here. And then let's go to combat. And attack. Alright. So if we were to activate that, we can't also ninjutsu here, so I think it's fine if we just hit here. Then let's play our koi. And pass the turn. He's gonna gain control of my rat. Yep, but we knew that was coming. We were able to take care of one of them at least. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So we can Assassin's Ink something here. We could also just play this as a land if we need to. Do we want to? Yeah, I think we want to here. Play it as a land because then we can play this, paying blue, blue, 1. Now we can keep that up. And pass the turn. Let's see what they do. Whenever you cast... Yep. Sure. Sure. Blow him up. Okay. Let's throw this down and then reconfigure it onto our Merfolk. And let's attack. Which will allow us to scry and then draw. We scried that to the dang bottom, dude. Alright, let's play it for green. I think we're doing just fine here. No need to block here. We'll just take it. We're still winning the race right now. Ooh, they're gonna gain life though. Yep. Now they can channel that if they want to. Ooh, that's actually real good. So we could return like our fish and put 2+1/+1 counters on it. That seems really, really good. Yeah, let's do that. No attacks. Oh, we have a 5/5 flyer. They have the cool fish boy. I still got my snow globe fox. Okay. Put a +1/+1 counter there and there. Yep. They use that to put another +1/+1 counter there. Yep. They're coming in with their 5/4. We could block with the puzzle maker here. Or we could just take 5. I guess we could trade with our fish if we wanted to. That doesn't seem good though. I think I'll do no blocks here. Alright. Land. We now have enough to... Actually, we already had enough to play both. We could also consider reconfiguring this into a creature or putting it somewhere else. We actually have enough to reconfigure over to this, attack with that, and then reconfigure it into a creature. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Attach to a creature you control. Go to combat, attack. 5 damage, draw a card. Ooh. Yeah, let's play that. And then let's reconfigure unattach. So that we have more blockers if we need them. Our opponent's deck seems really good. A lot of +1/+1 counter synergy, which seems good. Oh, that's a bad card for us. They're going to get to put a +1/+1 counter somewhere. Yep. And then also they get to destroy something. They destroy our flyer. Okay. Now they have a lot of big stuff coming in. Well, we are blocking. Otherwise, we're dead. How do we want to block? We could possibly kill something here. I guess we could kill two things here if we wanted, if we blocked like this and like this. That would leave us with one of these creatures, one of these two creatures. Probably this one. And we'll take 4 and go to 4. Yeah, I mean, that's probably just our best bet. It gets a lot of stuff off of our opponent's board. It also gets a lot of stuff off of our board, but we have some stuff in hand. Let's keep that island in hand. Throw down a Scrounger. Throw down another Puzzle Maker. Go to combat. I am going to attack here for the Scry. See, we didn't want that island. So we obviously block. I guess that attack may have been a little risky considering we could have died if they would add removal. Okay, that's actually really good. That'll be able to tap down a couple of their dudes next turn. Again, I'm going to risk it because I need to draw something better. So let's attack and scry. That's really good. Let's keep that on top. Okay. Pass the turn. Well, we play the island. I guess I don't need to. I'll keep 2 cards in hand. More suspicion. Okay. They do attack. I do have to block here. I take 2. Alright. I'm gonna hook this here. And I guess I could destroy one of these and then still attack in with this. It's probably not a good idea though. The question is, do I want to destroy the flyer or the big trampler? I think I go with the trampler. And now I'm just going to pass the turn. I have to if I want to survive. Yep. That's a big boy. They play a land. They can play their creature. Put a +1/+1 counter somewhere. We put it on the reach dude. Turn target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That seems really good. 2/1 Menace. If it would die, exile instead. I guess that's a downside, but... And we drew a swamp. So that's good game. I'll just give it to him right away. Play a swamp and concede. Yeah, we definitely kind of got rocked there a little bit, but honestly I feel like our deck did pretty well. It's just our opponent had so many +1/+1 counter synergies that I think we just kind of got rocked there. Let's see if we can still pick this back up, get some wins. Yep, gonna try that, Andrew. Gonna try that. Gonna give that a shot. We are playing mono black. I'm actually very good with this hand. I realize that if I draw blue cards, I'm gonna be kind of screwed in that sense, but like, we have stuff to do. Hey, that's an island. We'll throw down our gauntlet. Run into gauntlet. You always have the most helpful advice. Alright, we'll throw this down. We're definitely gonna Reckoner raid here. And then order reconfigure. So no attacks. Okay, one more land and we'll be able to play every card in our hand. That's one more land. Throw down a land. Our opponent niced us, I think related to the 2 Reckoner raids. Okay. Or possibly related to the cards in their hand, I don't know. Opponent has no cards in graveyards. This wouldn't be amazing. I think I just pass here. My hand doesn't really do stuff. Oof. That's not good for us. And that's another land. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. I guess I could reconfigure onto one of these and attack, but it wouldn't do anything. It would just die. And I wouldn't even be able to salvage it because it's not a creature. It would be an enchantment in our graveyard. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. At some point, we could just bite the bullet and play this as a 4/4. Like, that might not be terrible. Ooh, that's really not good for us. So they could pay 2 to draw a card with that if we blocked it. But then it would put a card into their graveyard that we could exile. I mean, I don't know. It seems kind of bad. I think I'll just take the 2. I have plenty of life. Okay, that's kind of cool. I could attack with the 2 Minache guys. They'd double block one of them. I could ninjutsu the other one. Or I could just play this as a creature. I don't know. Yeah, I think we just pass here. We've kind of just been drawing dead draws almost this whole game. We drew that island, which that was a good start. But everything else that we've drawn kind of just been dead. I think we started with one of these in hand and then drew another one. Okay, let's double block here. Oh, this leaves us open to tricks, though. Yeah, they absolutely have a trick. I guess if I double block here and they have a trick, let's triple block there. If they have a trick, we can Okiba salvage back the Leech Gauntlet. We can still do that even if they don't have a trick. Now we know their hand, which is nice. Tricks are for kids. I love it. Their library, which is kind of cool. We get to see what cards they have. I don't see any rares or mythics. Oh, there's a rare. They're playing one rare. Opponent seems to know what they're up to. Okay, we already exiled the one there, so let's end our search. We could play the hacker, or we could ninjutsu in the hacker. I think I kind of like that. Yeah, let's go to combat. Ninjutsu in our hacker. We're gonna get to replay out our Reckoner raid. Take action, yeah. Alright. Yeah, this feels really good. I feel like we've kind of turned this game around now. We have a Prancer to play. They could use this seismic wave to kill off our hacker, but... and do like 2 to our face. We have to keep in mind that they have that in their hand. Because if they attack here, I guess we can't really block anything, because then they can kill off our Silent Spider. For as long as you control this thing. I mean, we're at 20, so even if they attack here, I think we're fine just not blocking. Oh, they just pass. Yeah, I'm gonna get this down as soon as I can. The sooner this comes into play, the sooner I don't have to worry about... If you didn't... So I could gain 4 life here, or I could put a creature into my hand. I mean, if I attack, I'm probably not going to be able to ninjutsu. I could put it into play and give something... That artifact they just played seems like a trap card to me. The reach card? That's actually fair. I was considering taking the fish there, but... I could play this in hopes that I could eventually... use it to make a treasure, and then I could play my Kodama, but... Or I could just take the Prowler, throw it onto the battlefield, give something Death Touch. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Take the Prowler, throw it onto the battlefield, give this Death Touch, and Lifelink. Attack with it. Sure. Totally fine with that now. They weren't able to draw a card too, which is somewhat relevant. And I'm totally fine with that because I have the salvages to get that back, and then I could exile like Seismic Wave, which seems good. Or even the Terrarium. Actually, yeah, the Terrarium would be amazing. They have a big boy over there. But we control an enchantment and an artifact, so... So we will get the +1/+1 counters on our guy when we do this. Feels really good. Let's hit that terrarium. We get to see their hand again. We get to see the rest of their library. As far as removal goes, they have another Kami's Flare. Flame Discharge. I think that's about it. And their graveyard, yep, and search. We can play it. Go fetch us that forest in our deck. Yeah, take action, baby. Play the forest. I like it. I like it. No attacks. Yeah, they still get to draw here. That draw power is going to keep them in this game. They get a land, okay. That's pretty good for him. You got the rabbit thing. Wait, didn't they... Does this untap? How'd they untap this thing? Didn't they just draw a card with it? Oh, they drew a card with this. No, that was last turn. No, that was this. Yep, that was this turn. Was it? Yeah. They played this for a red. Got a mountain with it. Played it. Played the rabbit energy with the mountain. That's why they had red tapped. And then they tapped green to tap this and draw a card. Yep. Yep. Okay, opponent, you have 2 cards that I don't know about. If they attack here, I'm absolutely going to block with their Blossom Prancer and my Kotos. Because if they kill Kotos, we can just bring it back with another Okiba salvage, and that would be very beneficial for us. Our opponent is either deep in the think tank or timed out. Or is rage quitting and decided to time me out on purpose, but... I mean... It is looking kind of bleak for them, though they do have pretty good draw power. And I haven't been super aggressive. I've kind of just been sitting back, just like play some things, you know? I'm guessing they timed out, because they're almost out of time. I haven't seen them flash any cards recently. And they just lose. Okay, cool. We got there. That's more so how I thought the deck would play out, although... That game, we spent a lot of time just kind of sitting around not doing anything. Because, like, basically we had a really fast start. Just like, I think we had turn 1, 1 drop, turn 2, 2 drop, turn 3, like, 1 drop, and do something else, I don't remember. This hand is fine. I guess I'll keep. We can keep this up in case we draw a swamp. I think I'll start with the island. No point in playing that on black if I don't need to. Now I could play this on black, which I think I will, because we drew another green source. So now we have all our colors. Plus, like, that's going to be an amazing card for me to hit with this. Okay, I think playing this on black again is probably fine here. But actually we could, when it enters the battlefield, return up to one target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, I'll play this on black and just play my octopus here. Bushido 1 on that dude. 2 damage to any target, boo. Alright, let's play an island here. Yeah, let's play out our specialist. We don't really have any other options. Bounce their trainee. We don't really want to bounce this because then they could shoot something again. This is actually a really good card. Wow. They're attacking. Obviously no blocks. They play back out their trainee. Yep. Weaver of Harmony. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1. Green tap. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You can choose new targets for the copy. Okay. So am I afraid of that? Probably not. So I think I'll play the Scrounger here. Call no attacks because they have the trainee. Granted I have the Scrounger still next turn. Could get an activation out of it with Twisted Embrace. Maybe kill that. No blocks. Hey, or we could just do that. Actually, we don't have enough black sources to do both, so... where do we want to throw it, though? Let's throw it on the specialist. Blow this up. Actually, we do have enough black sources to do both. Go to combat and swing. I'm hoping they double block here. They don't. Okay, end turn. Kind of waiting for them to play something that targets one of their creatures, or something that you may play an additional land this turn. Yeah, see, that's something that I'll destroy this for. All it really does is says, okay, now you can't play 2 additional lands this turn, but that's a very good card. Yeah, let's play it. They either have to get rid of something in their hand or get rid of their last creature. Which likely they'll get rid of something in their hand. They have 3 cards in hand. Granted, they didn't play an additional land last turn, So yeah, I think their hand is full of stuff that's not lands. And we'll attack here. Pass the turn. They gain 3 life. So last turn's attack is basically negated. So are vehicles considered creatures? I guess we'll find out. It's a 3/6 that can tap for double green. Okay. They discard the Shattered States era. Okay. We're going to keep that swamp in our hand and just pass the turn. We're going to flip this into a 3/3 that whenever it becomes blocked, untap up to 3 lands you control. Okay. Oh boy. That's really bad. That's really bad for us. I'm guessing they're putting trample counters on both of them. Maybe vigilance. Probably not reach. They went with vigilance and reach. Okay. It is 3, so it does not include vehicle cards. Good to know. We'll play this as a creature. I think we're going to keep it as a creature. And then probably pass the turn. We don't know what's in their hand. They might have some kind of a trick here. Well, we can double block and kill one of their guys. If they have a trick, we might get blown out a little bit here. Okay, no trick. Good, good. They might still have a way to kill our guy, but then it would be not quite as good for them. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. I need something with evasion so that I can throw this down and use it as like a trick. I think I'll throw my swamp down. And then probably just pass the turn here. They have that 6/5, which that's kind of scary. Okay. They're coming in with the team. All right. Which one of these do we want to save? This could apply more pressure, but this probably is going to get more value. I guess if we throw that there... I don't know. It doesn't really matter here. I guess they could pump this and not give it trample and do more damage, whereas if we block here, they... Yeah, they get to untap lands. Cool. Give me a treasure. That's probably the best thing we could have drawn. Although we don't have an enchantment, so it's not going to get the +1/+1 counters, which kind of sucks. We could go with the Moonsnare Specialist, the Lifelinker, or card draw. I don't think card draw is going to be enough. Lifelink, I guess we could consider. but I think we need to go with the specialist here and just get rid of something. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a little one of these because they are getting impatient. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we go like this. Now the question becomes, do we bounce this or this? If we bounce this, it's probably going to save us more damage. If we bounce this, they don't have the option to replay it. Considering we're at 2, I think we almost have to bounce this. I guess if we bounced this, played this, then blocked like that, and these two on that, we could take one and still survive. So I think that's going to be my line here. Sure. I'm not going to attack here. I need it for defense. They could have any number of things that just straight up kills us here. Okay, so... Oh, yep, we just died to trample because I forgot. Nope. So this blocks like that, and that blocks like that. And we survive at 1. But all of our creatures die. Do we even have an out? Oh, that's so close to being an out. If only we had one more life. Let's see, maybe they're gonna... No, I have to do this before they attack. So it's not... They'll see the line. Yep. So, they got us. Unfortunate. But, you know... Still kind of got there. Like we did what the deck wants to do. It's just they had more powerful things. I think what I've been kind of gleaning from this draft and just sealed in general so far is that green is really strong in limited. It usually is, but you know, I usually kind of gauge what I draft based on, like, honestly, like the best cards that I think I open, but a lot of times that's just the rares. So this looks great. Let's keep this and try it. We're up against Freedom. Opponent seems to be playing the Mirror. I will play a second Black Source and play out our Leech Gauntlet. Okay, I am gonna block here. I can't have them making a treasure and potentially killing off my guy. So let's play out an island, yep. And then, oops, I forgot we can't attack. Okay, that's fine then. Let's play this and play this. Now we can still ninjutsu next turn. with our Nezumi Prowler if we want. Until you're allowed to sub to my channel? I mean, I don't know. I don't have any subs. Like, I'll say, how about this? How about this? Until I have at least one other sub. That's how long. They get to take something out of her hand, which feels a... Oh, they choose not to. They want to put the counters on their dude. Oh, if you want to be the first, you can. That's fine. But, I mean, I don't really know when you want to... You can do it whenever you want. Well, we could play this, give this Death Touch. Oh, but that doesn't really do what we want it to do. How about we do this? They have 2 cards in hand, so make them get rid of them. Give our guys Minache. Attack. Discard the Prowler. Kill off their guy. Seems really good. Oh. Well, I'll look into it. How about that? I don't know. I don't really... I've never really set that up, but I will give that a... I'll give that a look after the stream today. Keep a salvage. Going down. Okay. We'll play another land. This one will be on blue. Yeah, we're going in with the team. I don't mind if he blocks here. I can use my Okiba salvage next turn to bring something back if I want to. Oh, we got him. Okay. I'm gonna have to put the stream on hold. I gotta run and use the restroom here, but I'll be back in a few minutes. See you Monday, Andrew. All right. Welcome back, everybody. So we got there. Let's go. That game was uh pretty nice. That's how I want this deck to work. I think one of the main problems that I kind of wasn't really anticipating while building this deck is I took a lot of ninjutsu stuff, but I didn't take a ton of uh yeah, I mean, then you just always win. But I didn't take a ton of evasion. Like, I have the Menache guys, and I have a couple of flyers, but, like, I think I need, if I want ninjutsu to work, I need more evasion. Um, so, this hand is kind of bad. I guess we have 2 playable cards with our 3 lands. It's not amazing, but I guess I'll keep it. There we go, we drew an island, so just draw the cards you need. Magic's easy. Just draw what you need. Do we play the Prowler here or the Hacker? Or nothing. Let's play the Prowler. Let's get a creature down. We're wasting the Death Touch lifelink, but we at least get a creature down. Okay, we're gonna have to discard something. What do we discard here? I guess we could discard the Kodama, since we don't have any green sources yet, and we could always bring it back with the Abandoned Mire. Okay, so play down a land, lay out this lady, and then pass the turn. We have no legendary creatures out, so this is going to cost 4 to channel. Ooh, what the heck is this? Search your library for 2 basic forests and put them into your hand. Graveyard on top of your library, and then +1/+1 for each land you control. That's pretty good. I mean, for 4 mana, it's kind of meh, but anyway. Play this on green. Yeah, we can ninjutsu here, so let's go to combat. Swing. Let's ninjutsu. This is going to be sweet. We're going to be able to play double Reckoner Raid and draw a card. That's awesome. This feels really good. Double Reckoner raid. Really, it was like triple because we were able to ninjutsu one of them. Okay. Now they could choose to just gain the 4 life here if they want to. They can't find a creature that they want. Trigger, trigger. Yeah, dude, this thing is... I really like this card. Yeah, what? And it's not just a 2/2. It's 2/2 Menace, and it gives vehicles you control Menace. I didn't even know about the vehicle thing, but... so I think this turn I'm going to use the Mire to get back the Kodama. Seems good. We could do that at the end of their turn, though, so let's just pass the turn. That's going to be a big boy. We need some removal. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this card is hot. Our opponent swings in. Well, I think I'm probably going to block here with 2 creatures. I could block with 3 creatures in case of a trick. I think I'll just do 2 creatures. Even if they have a trick, like... I guess I get kind of blown out, but... It doesn't seem like they do. So I lose a 3/1 for a 4/4 reach. Seems good to me. It's a good trade. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a treasure. This, I think I'll let this resolve and sacrifice the hacker. Well, or I could discard the octopus. I think I sack the hacker here. And now I'm gonna channel. And return... What do I want the most? Probably just the Kodama. I mean, I don't have any modified creatures. The only other option here is probably the Prowler. Let's take the Kodama. Prowler's not nearly as good if it's like noticed in your hand, if they know you have it. So I have 5 mana here. I could play my Spooter, exile their Prancer. Yeah, let's do that. So in their hand, they have this. Cool, cool, cool. Library, they do have another one. And obviously graveyard, they don't. But, okay. What else do they have in their library? Deck seems pretty consistent. They do have this guy, which is cool. Okay. Not a ton of removal remaining. They have another one of these, but... no attacks. No attacks here. Okay, I think I'll discard a card here and discard the octopus. Or I could sack one. Actually, no. I'm going to sacrifice one of the road captains here. Because that'll turn on my Scrounger, allowing me to make treasure so that I can play one of the Prancers next turn. Okay, they get to put a +1/+1 counter somewhere. They just throw it onto their big boy. Yep. Play a land, gain a life. Yep. Big boy's coming in. I'm not going to block. No blocks. Big 8. I am going to tap this to make a treasure, though. Yeah, let's throw this down. Okay, so whatever we choose here goes to hand. Yeah. Yeah, this seems good. This seems good. Let's take this. No attacks. Especially with this flyer. They get that. We have 3 creatures in our graveyard. What's a 10/10? Jeez Louise, man. Well, it's a good thing we have this. I could just throw something away here. I kind of want the captain because he's got Menache, but I guess he's my worst creature. Yeah, maybe I just block with the captain here. I do have this, which has evasion to get through. Yep. They drew that guy, which gets them a frog if they don't have one already. Okay. Okay, that's actually really good too. Because we don't need to trigger the ninjutsu for that thing's ability. I really want to get down the puzzle maker here. I guess I could make a creature die. And if I do that, that allows me to... How do I make a creature die, though? Just like bad attack? Creature dies, make a treasure. Use it to play this. Or this and something else. That seems bad. Let's just play this. And no attacks. Pass the turn. This is... They have a lot of stuff coming at me. Luckily, I have a lot of life left, but... How much do I value treasures here? I think I block like that. And that's it. And then I can make a treasure. And that could give me more mana for next turn. That seems good. Okay, Death Toucher. Yep. They get a frog. Yep. Here we go. Okay. Swamp. So we can use this to bounce something. Use this to kill something. Do they have any reach? They don't. Okay, so I'm gonna attack with this. Gets me a scry. Discards 2 cards. I mean, they only have 1 card in hand. They're probably gonna play out the rest of their hand next turn. We will ninjutsu this in. That's fine. Hit him with ya boy. Trigger. We're gonna discard, I think, our octopus. We have plenty of stuff in hand. What are we gonna blow up here? If we blow this up, they could get it back with this, but it won't be a problem for a few turns. Otherwise, we could blow this up, which, again, they get back with that. Yeah, I think we just blow this up. Because it won't be a problem for a few turns. And then I think we play this out. Which allows us to bounce something. We could bounce like this. Seems good. I mean, they get another one right away. It would force their hand to have to play an enchantment if they want to get another one. Okay. And then I think I just passed the turn. I need the blockers. I could have made mana with our Scrounger, but I need the blockers. Minache creature coming in. That block there. I don't really need the extra mana anymore. Actually, let's just block like this. Or wait. What if we block like that? Then if they want to kill the Prancer, we'll still get the extra mana. This has Vigilance, which would be nice to get off the board, but they're going to have plenty of creatures anyway. So let's get the Minache thing off. Let's make a treasure. Alright. Well, I don't feel like the Silencer is going to get in anymore. I guess I could have used him as a blocker, but... Okay, so they've played out their whole hand. So we have perfect information. This is just, they have to sacrifice a creature now. They likely just sacrifice the 1/1, which doesn't really hurt them that much. We can play 2 creatures. So we could play like Puzzle Maker and Leech Gauntlet, Puzzle Maker and Kodama, Kodama and Leech Gauntlet. Or this and one of the other ones. I guess let's save this. Let's lay out the Leech Gauntlet. No attacks, obviously. We're definitely on the back foot here. Let's discard a card and discard the Kodama. It kind of sucks, but Kodama's just really not doing much for us anymore this game. Opponent goes out with the team. Goes in with the team. Well, I think we block like that. Block like this. And block like this. We take 1, 2, 3, dead. Or wait. 4, 5, 6, 7. We go to 1 because of the lifelink off the Leech Gauntlet. Yep. Okay, we can make a treasure. I doubt we're gonna win this, but there's not a chance. They could discard, or they could, yep, they discard a land, yep. And now we'll just give them the good game. Throw down our last land, choose white, because we are very dead. Go in with the boys. Sure, that's a good card. Would have liked to have drawn that instead of the land this turn. Probably wouldn't have changed anything considering we're at 1, but... Alright, well that's that draft. I think we went 2 and 3, which is the same score we got for our sealed. Well, let's do one more. We can claim our prize. Yay. All right. So let's do one more draft. Whoops, not this. Draft. Let's go token entry. Okay. So, we played Ninja Strategy. We learned that if you play Ninja Strategy, you need more evasion. Alright, what do we got? We have, honestly, equal to twice the number of vehicles you control. So it would do 2 damage, and then it's a 5/5 Minache with crew 4. I guess that's fine. Mill strat. Seems okay. Yeah, nothing's really jumping out at me from this pack. I guess I'll take the rare because it can go in any deck. There's also this, which seems decent. But yeah, let's go with the rare there. All right, what do we got? We have a 4/4 flyer that might cost less. It's 4/4 flyer for 7, but could cost not a lot if you have a lot of enchantments. This 1 and 2 gives target creature +2/+2 until end of turn, or okay, so it's Jite, and then on the other side you can tap, pay a life, add a black, but only for instants and sorceries. And then this is Minache. Whenever it attacks, return target creature card. X is the number of modified creatures you control. Okay, that's kind of cool. This is kind of cool too, actually. I think I might grab that. There's 4 uncommons in this pack again. That's kind of weird. What else do we got? What else do we got? Nothing else that I'm really interested in, I think. The flyer is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is not terrible, but I think I'll go with the skyscraper here, because it could be like a 8/8 trample hexproof for not that expensive in the right deck. All right, so careful cultivation seems good. What else do we have in this pack? We could try to go like artifact strategy. This is double crew. That could save us on big crew costs. Could be kind of cool. Oh, kind of cool. Okay. I like this card. It's a good card. Yeah, I guess that's about it in the pack. I guess I'm leaning towards either like this, or this. Like we were saying last draft, though, green seems very powerful in this format, so I'll just go with the green here. Okay, so put X +1/+1 counters on target, or on enchanted permanent is a creature. Okay, so this is in like a vehicle deck. This turns like this vehicle into a persistent creature. Wow, lots of stuff for vehicles coming our way. Actually, this is very good. Yeah, let's go with that. Top 7 cards of your library, 2 artifact cards. Wow. Artifact Tribal. Really getting passed to us. Although we still are getting decent green cards passed to us as well. I think I'll take the tails there. I think going green here is going to be pretty strong. Not really sure what other colors we'll be playing. Although we could grab something like a network terminal here, which would put us in any other color. There's also like Aki Ember Burner, or Ember Keeper, which makes creatures when other creatures die. Seems decent. This is also a decent card. This is a modification. Yeah, let's go with the terminal. Since we're not sure what colors we're all going to be playing, I think the terminal is quite strong. That seems okay, I guess. This is good. Let's get a creature up in here. I think green modifications is kind of where we're going, where we're headed. This will be good for whenever we figure out our second color. It's also very good with it's got that second ability for modifications. So I like the route that we're headed down. We're definitely doing green modification type stuff. I think the only card that we've picked so far that doesn't really... I guess we've picked 2 cards that don't really jive with a modification theme, and it's Network Terminal and Surge Hacker Mech. But aside from that, I think everything we picked up has been very modification-y. So here we could pick the Scrounger, which honestly, like when it works, it's really nice. Or we could take the Ember Keeper, which works with modifications. Yeah, I think since we're trying to go modifications here, I think that's a good choice. I guess there's not really anything for modifications here, so we could just take the 2-mana 2/2 or the 3-mana 4/1. I guess I'll take the 2/2 here. We have a decent amount of artifacts already, so artifacts could be like a secondary theme. I guess by that logic, we could pick up one of these two. Freaking monkey, dude. 1 damage to defending player whenever it becomes blocked. So it's got like that, what do they call that? Afflict 1. There's also this if we wanted to try and spin it. I did not mean to click on that, but I guess we could grab the hanger, the mech hanger, and still possibly go that route. Hey, nice. Ooh, what is this? Menache. Oh, okay, cool. So that seems fine. It doesn't really seem like the route we're trying to go, though. Creature type. I don't know if we have a common creature type. That's kind of cool. Not a lot for like green modifications except for this, which technically modifies the land. I guess if we're going modifications, this technically is something that could synergize with that. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I like the reality chip. Okay, rabbit battery is good. There's also another one of these, which is quite good. The reconfigure on this is just so cheap. And it gives haste. Yeah, it's between these two. I guess I'll take this. Well, that's also a creature if we need it to be. Yeah, this just seems like such a good card for our kind of deck. Okay, so this is really strong. We know this. Could just pick this up, which would smooth our draws out. There is also an Assassin's Ink, which is quite powerful. Or Searchlight Companion, which I think is going to be what I pick up here. Okay, what does this do? +2/+0 for each other modified creature you control. Okay. I mean, technically we're going modifications. This guy's cool. So this could be a big boy. This guy's like automatically a modified creature though. And he moves his stuff around when he dies. Yeah, that just seems so good. We could go with another Kami of Industry here. I mean, that seems really good. There's also Story Weave, which is good for modification. This is also good for modification. I guess I'll go Story Weave. Ooh, this card is bad. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each of X target creatures and planeswalkers. Yeah, seems good. Seems really good. This is kind of late in the pack. There's also some decent rogue and ninja type stuff in the pack. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a spinning wheel kick because that is kind of insane. One damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. 2 is when you cast your next creature spell this turn, it enters with a +1/+1 counter. 3 is a haste 2/2 that if a creature dealt damage by a source you control would die, exile instead. That seems really good for our strat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab that guy. Ooh, Mirror Box. Not a very good card for draft, but this is very strong. But I'm gonna go with this guy. because that's extremely strong. I don't think we have a common creature type. Maybe we do and I just don't realize it. I'm only playing the 2 colors. I guess I could grab this. I'm not sure I'm going to want to play it though. We'll see. This seems like it could be good. Kind of a 2-for-1. There's also the boar, which I kind of want. But I'll take the explosive entry here. Jukai Trainee is a creature. Another creature in our color. Ooh. Actually, 2 of these cards were cards we were considering, but Kami of Industry, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have enough playables. This is pack 2, and we're already at 25 playables. We're definitely going to have to cut some stuff. How are we doing on creatures? 15, and that's not including our sagas. Okay. Thousand-Faced Shadow. That's kind of cool. Ninjutsu gets you a lot of value. This is nice. Just do 1 to a player every turn. There's another one of these. This is obviously very good, but we're not in white. Yeah, I think I'll take the shrine here. Hope to wheel that red saga. Ooh, Ninja Turtle. Death touch counter on it. Deals combat damage to a player. You can remove a death touch counter if you do. That seems good. That seems really good. There's also another terrarium, which we would want to pick up. Because I think we only have 1. But being that we're only playing 2 colors, I think 1 terrarium would be fine. We'd still want more than 1, but a lot of blue being passed our way. I think Careful Cultivation is going to be really good. We can modify a creature, or we can get 1/1 like a Llanowar Elf for 2 at instant speed. That seems very good. Okay, what do we have here? Whenever a land enters, you can put a +1/+1 counter. That seems really good. You can channel it to put X +1/+1 counters in. Yeah. Okay, let's take the Roaring Earth. Turns lands into +1/+1 counters. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. I mean, that's like card advantage. I think I'll go with the boar here, though. We still need, like, big creatures. We don't have a ton of big things. The wave would be fine. The wave is kind of cool. Do the wave. There's also Master's Rebuke, which is really, really good. And Repel the Vile, which is a very good card. I'll take the wave here. It can do a lot of stuff. It can blow up a lot of creatures. Yeah, we're playing red-green and we have like 2 board wipes in the deck. Seems kind of crazy. Fade into Antiquity seems good. It's just like pretty good removal. Also this. We have one of those. I'm not like extremely impressed by it though. I think I'll take the Fade into Antiquity. I think we're totally fine on like creatures. Yeah, we have 18 in the deck right now. We're gonna be cutting some, but 18 is still like crazy good on creatures, so oh, whenever you play an artifact. Yeah, we have lots of artifacts. There's lots of things in this pack that we want. Whoa, lots of things. Okay. Well, we already have 2 of these. And 1 of each of these. So I think I'll take the automaton. Automaton. However you... Yeah. Automaton. Okay. Automaton. There we go. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that word. Okay. Not really anything good for us in this pack. We could take Tamio Safekeeping or just an unstoppable ogre. Guess we'll take the ogre. Another explosive entry seems fine. I think there was another card in that pack that we wanted more, but the capability to blow something up, because most decks play artifacts in all colors. Most decks play artifacts. So like blow something up and put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. And it says up to 1 artifact. So like even if they don't have any artifacts on the battlefield, you could still play this as a way to modify a creature. That seems quite strong. Okay, what do we got? I'll take this. Not sure I'm going to play it, but 2 bodies for 3 mana, one of which is flying, seems good. And one of them's an artifact, which we have a few artifact synergies. Speaking of which, I think we can probably cut that. This is kind of just a meh card. I don't know. Seismic Wave. These are all cards we want to play. Fade into Antiquity is maybe a card we won't play. Seems pretty good, but... Okay, we've made some cuts. We're going to have to make a decent amount more cuts. Yeah, 9 more. Story Weave seems good. Story Weave, do we have... We have 1 of these. So, how does this work? If we're sitting on Tales of Master Seshiro with 1 counter on it, and then we cast Story Weave to put 2 counters onto the Tales, do we get both of the activations? Do we get the 2 and the 3 activation? Or not activation, both the triggers? Do we get the 2 trigger and the 3 trigger? Or does it like reevaluate the state, say, okay, there's 3 counters on this now, and only give us the 3 trigger? I'm just curious. Because if it is the latter, then this card becomes a little worse. Can return an enchantment to its owner's hand. If you do, you gain 3 life, and it's a 4/3. I mean, a 4/3 for 4 is not terrible. We don't really have many enchantments. We have the Shrine. A couple of these. Could allow us to reconfigure our modifications if we needed to. Favor of Jakai, I think, can come out. We have one of those. That'd be nice to bounce. And one of these. But I guess that's it. Yeah, I might cut that. We have to make some tough cuts here, so. Okay. I just think this is such a cool card. Maybe we cut one of them. It's not quite as good as that rat thing that we were playing in black. Explosive entry just seems so good. We could cut these. I mean, we don't have very many artifact synergies in the deck. We do have this. Which honestly, we could also possibly cut. Again, we don't have that many artifact synergies. I guess we have a decent amount of artifacts, though. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 being itself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's enough to justify it. But I think it's enough to cut this because they have to be artifacts with CMC 3 or less. And we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So this just becomes worse. And also you have to sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah, that just seems not great. This is removal and a potential vehicle body, which seems decent. Two more cards to cut. I've kind of been on the fence about this card. I think I'm gonna cut it. We just don't have a ton of artifacts now. Like, it just doesn't do as much value. It doesn't have as much value. Kind of same idea with this. Like, we only have 1 shrine. But, like, you think about it, like, most turns, especially late game, you're gonna have, like, 1 spare mana, at least. So, like, pay a mana into this, you do a damage. Like, even if they have blockers so you can't attack with this, like... And games go quite long. I've been noticing that games have been going quite long. So I think I will keep that. The first strike's kind of relevant on it too, so... Alright, let's go 41 card special. We're doing it. Alright. Now we're only a 4-color deck. Why are we... Where'd the extra 2 colors come from? Is it just reading? It's reading all of the colors in our sideboard. Yep, that's what it's doing. We're up against Nay03. You think he's gonna try to do the nay? Alright, this is gonna be sick. We're gonna have turn 1 Kumano, turn 2 Creature, one of these two. I guess which one of them do we want to play? We could even do that and make a creature as well. But no, we want to cast a creature here. So would we rather have a 2/4 Death Touch? Or would we rather have a 3/2 creature? I guess 2/4 Death Touch. How are they going to get through that? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We get to flip our guy. He has haste, which is nice. We don't need to play anything pre-combat. Let's just go to combat and swing. Do we want to pump our guys? We could. Nah. could get rid of their flyer now. Yeah, let's do it. See a flyer. Okay, and now let's throw this guy down. We're gonna miss out on his end step trigger, but I think that's totally fine. Especially since he's a first striker, even if they play an artifact here, he'll be able to block the automaton. Ooh. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think what I'm gonna do first is swing with the team, see how they block. Okay. Let's do this. +1/+1 counter there. +1/+1 counter there. All of our creatures are now modified. We save our guy. And to top it all off, we still get to activate our shrine. Yeah, this is... our deck is kind of bonkers. Sure. Note that they can, in fact, crew that. They can. Do we have an answer for that? We don't. Although we could play this. And just whatever they block gets turned into a 1/1. Yeah, that seems fine. So they'll take 5 here. Granted, they do this correctly. Yep, they're doing it. This is fine. We anticipated this. I'm guessing they'll block the shrine. Oh, they really want to get him off the battlefield. Okay, that's fine. They take 2. Trigger. That trigger's not going to do anything, though. And then we'll get our snaky boy down. You know, we could just sit here for 4 turns and activate our shrine and just win. Yeah, like if they shields up, like seriously, we can just sit here and wait them out. Sure. Let's do it. I guess I'll get... We have double green versus double red. No. So it really doesn't matter what we get here then. Sure, green. I guess we should have gotten red because we have ways of making extra green. Let's modify our boy. Let's modify another boy. I guess we could push like 1 damage, but we'd lose 2 creatures. Seems kind of bad. So, no attacks. We'll do it. Your face. With them at 3? Yeah, that game was over. Yeah, okay. This deck is feeling really strong. I think our analysis that modified creatures decks are kind of crazy. I think that's accurate. Yeah, I've just been, I don't know, like, this is my 4th limited run of this set. I did 2 sealeds, and now this is the 2nd draft. And I've kind of played different strategies each time. I think this is the best one so far. Yeah, this hand is fine. Hopefully we stop drawing lands, but we have some stuff to do. I think I'll just pass the turn here. Yep. Nah. No blocks. Take 2, lifelink. Yep. Do this. Throw this down. Cast this. Target you. Put a counter. No attacks. So we're almost on mana for this, which feels pretty good. We could throw down a 5/4 haste soon. So I'll block with the puppet. I'm guessing they wanted a treasure. Yeah, seems like it. Okay. Play out the Merge Keeper. No attacks. Let's just sit back. We're good to hold back. It says you can cast an artifact card from your graveyard this turn. Doesn't say for free. It's actually a pretty cool card. Attacks alone. Trying to contemplate if I would want to put something like this into Godo. Probably not. Yeah, because I mean, Godo, you just want to win the turn that... I mean, he could be decent for, like, rebuilding if they destroy your Helm of the Host. Okay, my turn. See, and this is where stuff gets kind of spicy, because now I get to do this. Destroy you. Put a +1/+1 counter on you. You're now modified, so he taps for double green. That seems good. I'm just gonna pass the turn, though. I think next turn I'm gonna throw down my Boar Boy. Oh, I could have done it this turn. Ah, forgot about this guy. Okay. They have another one. Swing, swing. Block one of them. Trick. Trick. Ninjutsu. Okay, so they're gonna get to get rid of my boar. I mean, I don't need to do this, but I'll wait until they've done that, just so that it doesn't get exiled. Sure. Okay. I guess that kind of took out most of our steam here. I guess we'll just pass. We really don't have anything going on, but neither did they, luckily. Do they have warrior or no? Okay. No attacks. Kind of flooding out here a little bit. If we've drawn 8 lands, that means that we have a remainder of 9 in our deck. So that's a third of our deck remaining is lands. So that means we have a 66% chance to not draw a land. They swing in with a 3/3, okay? Sure. Sure. So everything dies. 2 of my cards for 2 of their cards. Okay. Play a land. I think I just passed the turn here. I could use this to kill off this guy. But I could also use it to kill off one of these, like this guy instead, if he attacks here with this guy. Which he is doing. Presumably so that he could replay something. Yep. Okay, so we'll let that resolve. Pass. Block. How's this read? You can cast it. Okay. Block like this. Take the damage. I think I'd rather blow that up than this. If you control a modified creature, they don't. Okay. It's fine. Yep, let that resolve. And now we'll shoot that and choose you. So now the Leech Gauntlet and their boy are gonna die. Okay, yeah, let's play it. We now have a 1/3 Death Toucher. We finally didn't draw a land. Let's go. I guess we didn't draw a land last turn too. Oh gosh. I mean, it's fine. We'll block it with our 1/3. But we're still taking a lot of damage. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's something you want to see late game. Plus, with the first strike there, it gets around the Song Shaper. Yep. No attacks. Auto pay. Shoot you. Yeah, this was a good card to draw. Yeah, I think not realizing we could play our boar that one turn was probably our biggest mistake this game. Because we would have had that on the battlefield, and then they wouldn't have been able to try and exile it. Whenever it or another artifact enters the battle, deals damage equal to the number up to 1 target creature. Yep. Yep. Okay, rabbit battery. That seems good. Reconfigure it over to our boy. Yeah, this is just so that they're forced to activate the Dragon Spark Reactor in response. Yep. Okay. Well, we're not dead yet. Yep, they reconfigure over there. We block here, obviously. And are we still not dead? No, we're dead. We kind of flooded out there. Drew 11 of our 17 lands, so we had 6 left in our 20 cards. Feels bad. So that I do attribute our loss that game to my mistake there. Because I could have played the boar the turn before they got me with the ninjutsu thing. If I would have done that, I would have had an extra 5/4 trample haste on the board, which could have absolutely made a difference that game. Yeah, I think when we drew the shrine, it was a good draw, but it was just kind of too little too late. We're up against somebody in platinum. I guess they really couldn't find anybody in gold for us to play. I mean, with what we have in hand, we could almost play this. So I guess I'll keep it. If we draw a single mountain, we're going to be fine. That's a good card. Hey, a single mountain. Okay, I'll play this. Next turn I could modify it, which would make it a 3/4. Okay, I don't know what that does. What does that do? It says 3 counters on it. 2 tap, remove a charge counter from it, draw a card. If there are no charge counters on it, create a treasure. A 1/1 pilot that cruise. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I think my strat here is to blow that up. Yeah, as long as they don't have the mana to activate their dude. Let's blow it up, pump our guy, and get 3 damage in. Spinning wheel kick is great. We could play that for 1 next turn and blow up a creature if they don't kill our guy. They kill our guy though. Oh, but we could maybe. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, let's just modify our creature. And then go to combat and hit. Okay. Now next turn we can play this and start pumping our dude even higher. That's the Dragon Spark thing. Yeah, let's play this. Pump our guy. He gets Vigilance now, which is kind of nice too, because then we can channel this if we want. Calling red. They're playing Grixis. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll discard a card. Okay, we'll play out our Mr. Emberkeeper and then go to combat and hit. Bam! And then we're gonna pass a turn. Sack a creature. Bye-bye, Emberkeeper. This spinning wheel kick is going to be real good. And we're getting a 5/5 Vigilance Haste next turn. Which is also real good. We also have this. Which, if we play it for 3, 1, 2, 3, would leave us with enough mana to still wheel kick for 1. If we don't tap this. But we're going to tap it. Team's coming in. 9 damage. Force block. I guess I could have wheel kicked there. Modified creatures you control as you cast this. 0. -2, -2. Okay. Are they just planning on taking the damage? Okay. They're gonna get blown out by this. Suck it, nerd. And now we can use the wheel kick to kill off their guy. If they can't, repeat this process for enchantment and planeswalker. Okay, so we're gonna sacrifice this creature, then that enchantment, and that no planeswalker. Okay, well, we still get them. X of 1. Yep. Hey, yeah, let's go. You got him. All right. We got about half an hour left here, boys. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to finish this draft, but we'll try. Okay, this is going to be sweet. We'll be able to turn 1 cast this, turn 2 cast this, and it'll come in with a +1/+1 counter on it. Turn 3, maybe put this somewhere. Okay, cool. They have the sweet Godzilla sleeves. Okay, that's going to be a good thing to hit. No need to throw my dude away when we have a good thing to kill off their dude. I'll let him loot here. I don't care if he loots. I'd rather him not just straight up draw a card, but oh, he's got a different creature to ninjutsu. Okay, what's this one do? We put an artifact card. Oh, he's okay, he's double ninjutsuing so that he does get to just draw a card. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yep, let's throw this on yeah boy so that he's modified, and then let's go in with a team for 5. Are they doing the tricks again? Oh, different one. Oh, they just want the lifelink. Okay. Yep. Yeah, let's get this down. Target this. Put a counter on it. Hit for 6. Okay. I'm blocking if they're attacking. Okay. Land. This thing. Put a +1/+1 counter here. Go to combat. Swing, swing, swing. Okay. You are already dead. They're still at 8 life when I have 6 power on the board with potential removal in hand. Like, this is not looking good for them. Okay. +1/+1 counter here. Modify that creature. I mean, we could present lethal here. Force them to block. Yeah, especially on the vigilance creature. I think that sounds good. It allows us to keep this up. Okay. Bam, bam. I will play out another dude. Yeah, this game is very likely over. Are they going to have an answer for all of this stuff? I don't think so. They play out they're playing out blockers is their plan. So I think we just win here because we can target their face. And now they're dead. You are already dead. Yeah, look at that. That was, wow. That's how I want this deck to work, dude. Ooh, we got our first Mastery Orb. Very cool. Okay. I think we gotta win like some like two or 3 more games to not lose money on the draft. Which, with a hand like this, is very possible. Especially with our opponent mulliganing. Okay, Forest, go. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think I'll play this. My plan is next turn to play Roaring Earth and then a land, and so I'll get to modify this. This card seems bonkers. No attacks. I don't want to just trade my 3/2 for a 2/1. How much is reconfigure on this for? Okay. Well, it's nice that playing lands will get us +1/+1 counters now. I just have to remember about that, because if they like kill off my guy or something, I need to remember to play a creature, have a creature on the battlefield before I play my land for turn. Okay. Yeah, I think I want this down. And then I'll play a land. Put a +1/+1 counter here. Go to combat and swing. I'm not gonna ninjutsu. But yeah, let's play him out. So I wasn't able to modify this creature that turn because they had a creature that was big enough to block our guy. So I only have 2 modified creatures here, but 1 more land and I can modify them, so. Or I could throw this on him if I wanted to, so. Modifications galore. They're swinging with the flyers. They get to scry. The flyer and the scryer. Death touch, huh? Death touch. Do I have any artifacts? No. Well, actually, I do have this. I'm not going to be able to pay for both, though. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes. No. No. Okay, so I think I'll play... I could play this here to modify it. Swing with the Death Toucher. They could block with their Death Toucher if they want to trade. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment. Take action. Get rid of one of your flyers. The better one. They could reconfigure their familiar over to the network disruptor and then swing for 3 in the air. But then we have a lot of stuff coming back at them. Should note that we have 1 creature that's not modified anymore. Honestly, I thought this was only for enchantments. So the fact that it can also be for artifacts is kind of huge. Opponent's really taking their time here. They destroy him, sure. Oh, probably because he had reach. They are going in with the flyer, yep. Okay, that's huge. That's actually huge. Yep, so 2 damage there. I mean, I'll choose you. It's only going to kill the one guy. But then go in with the team. This network terminal has just been dead in our hand. It's still going to be dead because we're playing this. Go in with the team? Team turned sideways. Are they gonna double block the Ember Keeper? Nope. They're gonna trade for a smaller guy and block the Ember Keeper and get that thing back and gain some life. Okay. Yep. Auto pay, shoot your face. This hasn't really been doing much this game because I haven't been drawing lands, but if I started getting flooded, this would be doing so much. Yeah, this is a very bleak situation for them. Not sure what they're going to do. Play another 2-1. Okay. And show me that they have nothing in hand. But then they modify it so that they have a 4-2. Okay, land. +1/+1 counter somewhere. Let's throw it here. Throw that down. Go to combat. Swing with the team. Now they could block one of the 1/1s. If they do that, they're dead. So they have to block something with 2 power. If they block there, they lose one of their equipments. We are going to auto pay, and you are already dead. All right, let's go. Modifications, baby. Modifications. Getting there. Okay. How are we doing? One more win, and we've paid for the draft. Any wins after that are just gravy, baby. Whoopsie. Okay. We have an opponent. J-Kill. Well, I think this man was sent to kill me. My name may or may not start with a J. Alright, we're keeping 7. See, this would be a game where we'd want to draw that sweet enchantment. Because look at all these freaking lands, dude. We're going to have another one from that. Yeah, we get this guy down. They have the reality chip. Ooh. That's a creature that I want to modify. Counterspell? They have enough mana to do it. Yep, counterspell. Okay, no attacks. I was gonna use the mana to play this. Okay, that's really bad for us. This card is really good. That blows up an artifact. Okay. It also modifies our creature. Yes. Throw down this guy. Swing for 3. So he loses all abilities, unfortunately. Question is, do we want to loot here, or do we want to get an extra point of damage in? I think we'll loot. Oh, cancel. We want to loot. My loot suit. Okay. Definitely discarding this. Okay, that is at least a decent card to draw. We're still in some trouble because of this. We need, like our Death Touch guy. Sacrifice it to draw some cards, okay. Death Toucher. Not good for us. Definitely not good for us. Okay, yep, discard that forest. We'll go with the first striker. First strike beats Death Touch. Go with the Rabbit Battery. Yep, we're gonna pay for it to do 1 to your face. Yeah, if we can draw that Death Touch creature, we can get rid of his big boy. I don't think we need to block this turn. I think it's fine this turn. That's the guy I want. Can I steal yours? Okay. Let's loot with our loot suit. Commit one. Looting, discarding the Meowton. Just checking if we targeted. How much mana do we have? We could reconfigure that over to here and then target that. I think what I'm gonna do here is play this, reconfigure this over to here, and now just pass, and I will pay to ping. No attacks. End turn. Auto pay. Ping. Ping ya. Yeah, so we're kind of slogging it a little bit. Getting slogged. That'll block here. Very good, very cool. Very good and very cool. When it dies, I can put a +1/+1 counter somewhere. Question is, do I want to put it here so that he's modified? I don't think so. I think I want to put it here so that he's bigger. Okay, that's not going to do enough stuff. So we will loot it with our loot suit. Ooh, that is a big boy. Can't quite play him this turn though. We can almost play him. Oops. Yeah, but we can't quite. Yeah, I have. This is really good. Yeah, let's just pass the turn here, I think. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mana to cast our Skyscraper. It's just going to be an 8/8. So as long as they don't have a land, he'll be able to take down the branch. But it's so unlikely that they won't have a land. That's a flyer too. That is bad news for us. I think we block with the Merge Keeper. I think we have to. That's another Death Toucher. Oof. Okay, let's pay a red. Attach this here. We can then play a land, play out our big boy, and say no attacks. If we can make it to our next turn, And they don't have a land here? Ah, they had a land. Oh, we can still do it. We can switch the rabbit over to... Oh, geez. This is not good. Death Toucher's coming in. Oh, Death Touchers... Hold on. Am I already dead? So I can block here and not die. But then I'm basically already dead. They could do this. Network terminals going down. I do have a modified creature, but it's probably not going to matter. How much could I do this for, actually? It's really not going to matter, but... Can I do it for 2? Target creature you control. Target creature you don't control. 1, 2. Auto pay. Bam, bam! And now we'll just good game them. Yep, that Boseiju got us real good. I think I did make a mistake that game by moving the rabbit onto the 2/2 rather than onto the shrine rather than onto my big boy. If I would have moved it onto the big boy, this looks good. Let's keep it. If I would have moved it onto the big boy, he would have been a 9/9. He could have blocked their Boseiju, so they wouldn't have attacked with it. And then on the next turn, I could have used my swinging kick to kill off their Boseiju and their flyer, and then or my spinning kick. So I do think that was a mistake that game. All right, this is gonna be sweet, dude. Next turn, play this and then play a land. Modify our dude. Okay, play this. Play a land. Modify our dude. No attacks. Seismic Wave is probably going to get at least some value this game. You could also throw down our mech next turn and crew it. It doesn't have haste though. Oh, boo. Okay. I think we throw down the mech here. So let's pump. Throw down our mech. We're going to be able to do 2 damage there. They are inspecting. They pump their guy, okay. Let's attack. They trade. I'm totally good with that. So that's an artifact, but that's an enchantment. So I can... Actually, I'm going to do this on their turn. Since I have nothing to do this turn, I'll just pass. Let's see what they have. They could have another saving spell. Okay, we'll wait for that ability to resolve. Or not resolve, but to target at least. Okay, so now I target this, and it'll kill the other one too. So we're not out of the woods yet as far as this goes. We just really don't have anything to do here, though. Let's just pass the turn. Feels bad. Okay. That's good. That's what we want. Can't quite crew, so let's just pass the turn. If we would have tapped more particularly there, we could have crewed. But I guess hit for 5. Or potentially block. That's a thing, potentially. Okay, no blocks. Three. Well, I'm glad I have this. That'll be able to take out several of those. You also get to scry 3, which is relevant. 1 top, 2 bottom. Okay. Land. Throw the counter here. He can now crew this, which is good. That's an instant. Could kind of trick them a little bit. Or I could just use this. I could crew, then use that to kill off this and one of those. Seems good. Okay, target creature you control, 2 target creatures they control. Might as well attack. Or smack. Their board is a lot less scary. That's an enchantment. They might as well swing. I'm tapped out. Okay. Land. I'll put the counter here. I think it's worth it to just pass here. Kind of hold things up. Yep. You gonna swing? They're going in with the team. Well, I'll take down the lifelinker. Probably should have crewed. I'd rather lose this than this. If they have a trick here. Okay, they're pumping in the damage. I take 6. Yep, I'm just gonna say my turn. That's a mountain. I can put a +1/+1 counter here. I'm just gonna pass the turn. They play a land and pass the turn. Okay. I play a land and pass the turn. They play a land and pass the turn. Ooh, that's pretty good. I want that. Play it. Put a counter here. Go to combat. Swing with my 7/8. Bam! End the turn. Yep. They play a land. Pass the turn. Okay, that's really good. We have the story weave. We could crew and swing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Crew. Swing. This is lethal. So they have to block. They do. I could pump for 2 if I wanted to, but I don't think that's worth it. Pass the turn. They have a land. And they pass. Okay. Crew. Go to combat. Swing. 4 damage. They call good game. I call good game. All right. Very cool. We got there. I think that puts us into, range? Paid for the draft range? We'll find out in a second. Yep, paid for the draft. Now any wins are gravy, baby. And any losses ends the draft. Drix with 3 X's. Okay, I'm keeping this. This is gonna be a hot one. Coming in fast. My raging goblin that can equip onto something if I want it to. We'll swing, and we do that before combat so that if we wanted to, or they won't see that we'll get value out of this in later turns. Okay, they're gaining life and getting a plains out of their deck. Could have done that at instant speed and pretended you had a counterspell opponent. Play this. Put a +1/+1 counter on my guy. Go to combat. Swing with the guy. Could ninjutsu. Don't really want to. I think I'm gonna play this and pass. They swing for 1. Guessing this is a ninjutsu here. Yep, double strike guy coming down. Okay. That's fine. We'll play this out. Go to combat, hit. And now I think I'm just gonna hold this up. So I will pass the turn. Let's see if they play stuff pre-combat. They do. +1/+1 and flying until end of turn. Let's just shoot it now. Land. +1/+1 here. Creature. +1/+1's all... Oh, it only does to 1. That's right. The channel does it to multiple. Sure. Another creature. They don't have a board wipe. You kidding me? They don't have board wipe. This turns into a 2/4 flyer. Okay. They get to bounce something. Yep. That makes sense. Play him out. Play a land. Put a +1/+1 counter on him. Now, all of our dudes kill his guy. So he's just taking it, dude. Yeah, take action. See you later. This is hot, dude. Any draw is good. Even lands. That's why I love this card. Any draw is good. Yep. Yep, they're gonna gain some life. Kill my guy. Okay. My turn. That's actually like 2 draws right there. Take action. Forest. We will play said forest. Throw the counter here. We'll then sacrifice this. Throw a counter here. Double blocking. Okay. They go to 1. Are they going to have enough? I see they have at least one blocker in hand. Nice thing about having the network terminal is, too, if we draw something that's not relevant, like a small creature or something, we could loot it away. We'd have to tap our creature to do that, but... I guess that's not relevant, but... I mean, they're just dead unless they do something. Makes me think they have an answer. Yep, they sure do. In response to that, I am gonna tap this. Good game. Bam! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. One more game. Win or lose. It's the end. And then after this, I have to get going. Because I have somewhere to be at noon. Holy mackerel. Wait a minute. Oh, that switched. Okay, never mind. I've been monitoring. I put my stream from last night up on YouTube, and it's got a ton of views because Kamigawa just came out. That's why I really wanted to stream this weekend, even though I'm going to my sister's. So I switched around my schedule. But oh, this hand. I mean, one land and we'd be in it, but like, it's not good. Mulligan. Looks better. Maybe put this away. We're kind of far from that. But I've been monitoring it, and all of a sudden I looked at it and it looked like I had like 10 more views in the past few minutes, but it like switched the analytics thing from showing like recent views to showing all views for the past 48 hours. So anyway, that's where that story was trying to go. Okay, we'll throw down our ramp. Sounds good. Seems great. Next turn we could story weave it into a Kappa tech worker. If they don't kill off our guy, they're looking at him. Or we could start pushing damage, I mean... Yep, they're gonna kill off our guy. Makes sense. Okay, what is the plan here? I think I just go with the worker here. Or wrecker, not worker. Because they can't kill him with the jit. So they're gonna gain life here. Unless they have a different, like, 2 damage thing. Yeah, this is looking kind of bleak, man. I mean, our deck's supposed to be, like, super quick. So they're gonna lose their guy whether they block or not here. I guess they could, like, kill our guy. They didn't do anything on their turn. Okay, they block. No, they don't block. Okay. Trigger. Take action. Shoot the flyer. I don't care about the extra mana towards a instant or sorcery. Play this out. Gotta get more creatures on the battlefield, I think. They thirst for knowledge. I was about to say Tezzeret's Gambit, but... Okay, they flip their guy. Play a land, gain some life. Okay, that's the second red source. So it means we can play our guy. Go to combat. Swing, swing? No, I think we only swing with the 1/3. If they block with anything, we'll pump it. If I swing, swing there, it kind of entices them more to block. Okay. So ninjutsu costs less. Yep, that's a good card. Our opponent knows what they're doing. Okay. My turn. Do I want to do this? I could use it as a trick. Or... I guess I'll throw it here. See if they have a counter spell. Ooh. Oh, I'm a mana short. Boo. Alright, go to combat. Swinging with ya, boy. It's at least a trick now. In case they have something or they want to like block with a lot of creatures. Sure. Kill off both their guys. Seems good. Save my guy. Yeah, that was like the perfect pump spell, dude. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, they had an answer. We need some way to start modifying creatures, because this thing is still way out of our price range. They get to bounce something, probably going for a token, yep. We need some way to start modifying things. I think I play it as a creature here. I think it makes more sense to play it as a creature. And then I could, like... I'll modify this. No tax. Not looking really to trade this for that. Seems not great. Our opponent is really taking their time with this game. It's getting drawn out. I gotta be at my sister's in 17 minutes, so... I mean, she lives like 2 minutes away from my house, so it's not like, you know, I'm really pushing it that much, but if this game takes another 10 minutes, it's gonna be a close one. Oof. Yeah, opponent is drawing gas. Gas, gas, gas. I mean, they have been casting a lot of Thirst for Knowledges. I could go in with this. If I do, they probably block with that and we trade. Seems not great. I want to draw my spinning kick thing, but I think I put that to the bottom of the... I did. Ah! They could pump it. Twice. They pump once. suggesting they have some sort of a counter spell. This is actually really nice. It's going to come in with a +1/+1 counter if it resolves. It does. That makes this guy cheaper, so now we can cast it next turn. Granted, they don't kill off either of our modified guys. I guess I still just pass. Not really a use in like clearing a 3/3 from each side of the board. They could just swing for 6 here. That feels kind of bad, but they swing for 2. Okay. What does this do? Oh, cool. That's really cool, actually. I didn't know that card existed. They definitely have a counter spell. They've been holding up this mana. They could have pumped this. So they're either really trying their best to fake having a counter spell here, or they have a counter spell here. Let's see. We could throw this on something, attack with it, and then switch it back, but there's nothing big enough to get through their 4/5 is the thing. I guess we throw it here. That will increase our modified creature count. Okay, pass the turn. I'm sad that this says it's a skyscraper, but it doesn't have reach. We're gonna attack with both. Yep. They untap their guy. Yep. They do 6 damage. Yep. Then they pass the turn. That's actually super relevant. Throw it here. So finally drag that counterspell out of their hand if they have it. Apparently they either don't have a counterspell or it's like counter unless they pay 3. That saves us a turn. We need to find removal for their operative. They have removal is what they have. Okay, well that's a good game right there. I get 2 1/1s, but it's not going to matter. It's okay. I still get lots of stuff. Yep, they paid on tap, and that's lethal. All right, I will have fun out in the world, Andrew. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna cut the stream here then because I gotta get going. But thanks anybody who watched today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you guys at the next stream. I might stream one more time this weekend. We'll see. Anyway, see you later, y'all.